to another Short and Sweet, where the reviews are short.
And it's really sweet that they sent it to us.
It's really sweet that we have the new Elijah Craig Barrel Proof A124.
124.
Gotta get used to saying that.
This is a 10-year, 9-month?
Yes, the youngest in here, represented in the blend, is 10 years, 9 months.
That's what I meant to say.
It's 119 proof. I know some people will say, 1, it's not 12 years like it used to be. And 2, it's under 120 proof, which, you know, we're used to 120 to 130, kind of in that sweet spot.
They're gonna say they're slipping, and I say, let's see what the other releases this year look like before we make that judgment call.
Well, that's sort of always, that's a lot of sort of, isn't it?
Sort of.
Well, it's sort of always been the thing, right? Our kind of going theory is the first release of the year, in our opinion, the past few years has never been the strongest. It's usually that B or that C that really brings it. Completely anecdotal.
We don't know.
And we're always wanting to be proven wrong. So
this is the 12th year of them doing these.
Yeah, can you believe?
Releases, which is crazy.
All the way back to the pirate bottle and now here. I believe MSRP's gone up a little bit. It says suggested retail price of $74.99.
See, that's where people are gonna have a problem.
I think it used to be $69.99.
Mm-hmm. It's the price has gone up, the proof is going down. You know,
shrinkflation.
The age is going down. It basically, yeah.
Still a 750 ml bottle.
So yeah, not shrink. Slightly muted for an Elijah Craig barrel proof nose, maybe?
Yeah, I mean, I get wood, but it's not your normal. It's more like a cedar.
Yeah. You know, hints of vanilla. Nothing's really jumping out though, other
Maybe
than that like cedar, like you said.
Maybe some milk chocolate.
Yeah, milk chocolate. Okay, well, I'm gonna drink it.
Yeah, a little bit of spice, maybe cinnamon. To your health.
It has a nice texture up front. Those oak, cedar kind of notes coming through, the wood notes.
Yeah, more vanilla than on the nose.
Vanilla, yeah.
And more spice. More black pepper, though.
It's like a vanilla spice, like a latte or something, or like a mocha.
Oh, thanks,
like
a latte.
Chocolate latte. Yeah, I'm not gonna acknowledge that.
Waiting for the chest feel to come in.
I went in and took my second sip.
Yeah, second sip, Sarah, over here. Yeah, I'm not really so much getting the hug.
You get a little tingle.
Yeah, but
the second sip,
ready
it
for
really.
That second sip.
Yeah, it kicks in the second sip.
But before I go in for my second sip, I want to pause and tell you about our home on the internet. It's whiskyambitions.com. It's where you can get the t-shirt that I'm wearing.
I got the hoodie version today.
I said sweara because I was going to say sweatshirt.
Sweater weather.
Sarah, sweara, is wearing a sweater that you can get there. Hoodie sweater. Yeah, I guess technically it's a hoodie. The glasses that we're drinking from are Glencairns. All of our glassware, bottle cut candles, our golden hour, elemental elixir cocktail syrup, and more. That's always coming soon at whiskyambitions.com.
And you can become a patron at patreon.com/itsbourbonnight and join our community for as little as $1 a month. That is where we release our barrel picks. We do after the episode exclusives, discounts on that merch that Chad was talking about, depending on your tier, and more.
All right, now we're here for that second sip and your third sip.
My third sip.
One sip late and $1 short.
I think texturally it's really nice. I think the oak is coming through. The wood notes are really nice.
I got a little bit more of a taste of honey on this one, on that second sip.
I'm getting a lot of like barrel char and vanilla. And
a lot of vanillas for sure.
Yeah.
Still not giving me that great of a Kentucky hug.
It's very good. But the question is like, does it live up to the bar that they've set for themselves? Because this tends to become
they have a great
the measuring stick that people will compare all other limited releases to throughout the year. They'll say, why, you've heard this a million times, why would I get X whenever I could get Elijah Craig Barrel Proof at now $74.99? Why would I pay $150 for this when I could get that? And so it, with great, that
power
comes great responsibility. I could see what you're saying. I think this is still a very solid release for $75 at a barrel proof with this texture. I'm still happy with it. Maybe not the most exceptional one that I've ever had, but
yeah, here's the thing. When you're used to greatness and it being like one of the best values, and I know people equate value a lot of times to less expensive. No, it's what you're getting for the whiskey. With this being one of the greatest values out there, you may be seeing our reactions and thinking we're very underwhelmed, and that's not quite it. It's just we're used to this pedigree of amazingness from Elijah Craig Barrel Proof. I feel like this one won't be the best of the year. The B and C, I feel like, have gotta push it up a little bit. By the way, I'm now finally getting that hug. It just took 3 sips. So I think this is a below average is what I would call it as far as their pedigree and their standard, but in no way is it bad.
Correct. As a final thought, and potentially a bit of a spoiler, I would like to put it in a different perspective. Friday's episode,
Yes.
on which I will tell them, is going to be our review of the newest Old Forester Whiskey Row release, which is the 1924. That is also 10 years. Now, this is 10 years, 9 months. We're talking about 2 different distilleries, but we're talking about a 10-year, 9-month barrel-proof product for $74 versus a 100-proof 10-year product for $115. And I'm not going to tell you our thoughts on that one. You'll just have to wait till Friday to see. But I would invite you to kind
I'll
of
be there.
think about that when you say yes or no to that Old Forester bottle or whatever you say.
Right.
How does this measure up?
I like that. I like that.
I think it's
good perspective,
an
Sarah.
interesting thing to think about. Anyways, we'll let you chew on that one until Friday.
Well, that means if you haven't subscribed to us already, you should do so.
should
so you
do it.
can watch that Friday episode. Yeah, you can do so by clicking right up here. There's suggestions of other videos down here. Hope to see you over there in one of those. Thanks, Sarah.
Thanks, Chad.
Thanks, Heaven Hill. Until next time, drink more bourbon.